even after constantly planning and putting in the work, you're in the same damn place. Why? Now let's dissect this problem. So imagine a boy who comes from school, does all the assignments and homeworks and all of that, and watches self-improvement content on planning your life, and he gets slowly sucked into those habit trackers, Excel sheets, Notion templates, and he ultimately fails to accomplish anything because he has too many things on his plate. I was in the same damn place as this one, and if you are in the same damn place too, then I'm gonna get you out of your misery right now because I personally have passed this stage. Before we actually begin, let's give this concept a name so that we can refer back to it whenever we need. Let's call it premature optimization. The boy is trying to optimize each and every area or segment of his life before actually achieving anything. He is trying to read, meditate, work out, start a business, cold shower, sauna, whatever, all of these protocols which has been put forward by the big guys of the self-improvement. What you at first need to understand is this is not wrong, but this is not efficient. The big guys who put forward these protocols for you to do, they have automated many areas of their lives and now they can afford to do these things. We cannot afford to do these things. That we have to understand. They tell you to work like 2-3 hours a day, which is very wholesome, but to achieve what they have achieved, they themselves have worked 12-hour, 14-hour days for years like an animal to become what they are right now. And those 2-3 hours of work days, it is their current work life. This is their own personal bias, and this is not letting them give you the proper advice that you need. Not what they are doing with their lives right now, but what they did when they were in your place. What is the first book I read on self-improvement, on all of this non-fiction and improving yourself stuff? It was Atomic Habits. James Clear in that book talks about journey before destination and all of this cute and wholesome things, right? Bro, that's useless. I am not a hater of Atomic Habits because this is a phenomenal book, but journey before destination, this entire concept is useless. Because do you ever book an Uber and let's say to the guy that I will enjoy the journey before the destination? That's plain stupid. The current age and type of self-improvement which is going on in the modern time is basically do as less productive shit as possible and do more of the things which optimize your life. They are trying to get the equation into 1 effort equal to 10 output. But what you don't understand is for them who have achieved this equation, they started with 10 effort equal to 10 output. So you have to start with that same equation. You cannot just magically aim for 1 effort equal to 10 output equation. You start at 10 equals 10, then you go 9 effort equals 10. Similarly, slowly and surely you drop down to 1 effort equal to 10 output. But you just don't do this thing randomly at the snap. What most people complain about in their work mode? They always say that, oh, but I need 8 hours of sleep. Oh, but I need morning coffee or something like that. I need a 1 hour long morning routine, otherwise I will not function to my level. And I need to use this complicated software that takes me about an hour to understand. Otherwise I will not be able to manage my things. This is a weakness. What you don't understand is all of these things are holding you back from the actual things. Imagine this one right now. Alright, I'm recording this. While I am recording this, I will not just go and reply to a comment. That would be weird. Similarly, try to do the highest leverage task, not just random things. I can go and do the easier thing right now. Go and set a channel banner, change my channel logo. That will not help me to get to my goal. What is gonna help me is recording. Similarly, why are you trying to optimize micro things when there are macro things which are unoptimized? Visualize 100 years or 500 years ago. All of this modern technology BS did not exist, but they still lived, right? But they still earned, right? Without all of this modern influence, they were managed to live. So you should get angry at all of this, that this technology needs you to be hooked onto this for the smallest of tasks, for making you feel productive. Whether you are productive or not, that is a different matter, but it makes you feel productive. I abide by a very strong rule which I strongly follow to myself. It goes as follows. If you have some priorities, then you have no priorities at all. Because priority means focusing on one damn thing, not distributing your focus. Personally speaking, the plural of priority, the priorities, this word should not even exist because it doesn't make any sense. Because priority means you will focus all of your energy, your time, your resources into that one damn task and you're gonna get it completed. It doesn't mean you're gonna disperse your mental load, your mental brain power in all of these random tasks which seem like a priority. The example I'm gonna give you right now of my personal life is gonna piss off so many people on the self-improvement who have achieved or who have not achieved. Actually, who have achieved, they will understand why I did it, but who have not achieved, they are gonna think that why are you doing this. So what I did in my personal life was I cut out meditation, I cut out self-improvement books, I cut out watching podcasts, I cut out journaling, all of this cute and wholesome stuff. And this is the reason why I'm able to make one video per day, and I have a buffer video that whenever one day I miss, there is gonna be a video. I record at least 3 videos per day. Because why? Because I have cut out all of this nonsense and I actually focus all of my time into this work right here. You know, when we are at the beginning of the self-improvement, what took our time? Those were video games, Netflix, and all of that junk, social media and all of these things. But once you get to a certain level, those are not a distraction anymore. But once you reach that level, the cute and wholesome things of self-improvement even become a very big setback to your own goals. Sometimes you have to cut out all of this balance, and at the end of the day what you are trying to do is balance everything out, right? But deep inside your roots, you know that balance is not going to make you achieve what you need to achieve and what you want to achieve. It is not gonna lead you to your potential. I'm not saying that you cut out all of your things like workout and all of that, but cut out whatever unnecessary junk you don't need. You don't need the 2 hour of podcast per day. You can work on some other things. You can develop your craft, your skill to a point which surpasses 99.9% of the people if you just don't invest time on all of these seemingly productive things. This might come as a surprise to many of the people on self-improvement, but when you get to a certain level, and it works only on that certain level because below that you are addicted to all of this modern BS, on that level it doesn't work. On that level you have to do all of this journaling, all of this meditation and all of these things. Once you are in that level, you have to cut out legit each and everything that is holding you back. Once you pass this level, you will be able to add those things back again because you know they are good. You know meditation is good. You know reading self-help book is good. You will be able to add once you get to a level past this current level you are at. If you're still at the level who is very much hooked to all of this modern BS, then I don't recommend that you take this action steps because this will seem very anti self-improvement, because once you get to that level you will understand what I am speaking about. Unless you get to that specific level, you will not understand. Once you are below it, you will not. And once you're above it, you will understand, but you will not do this thing because you can literally add more of that self-improvement good habits to your life when you are more successful than your current self. There is a fine line, and once you get to that fine line, you will understand what I'm speaking about. All of the self-improvement habits took me about 2 to 3 hours per day, and now I have those 3 hours literally free to do stuff. And this is why I'm able to produce at least on the minimum 2 videos and on the maximum 4 videos per day without having a team. All of the stuff I do alone. And if you knew the PC specs of mine, then you would be literally saddened at me because come on man, it's like 4 GB RAM, 1.7 GHz CPU. It's a decade old PC basically. Never mind, we delved too far deep into that. Anyways, back to the point. Tracking, micro optimizing is not going to help you until you macro optimized. Let's give you a very nice analogy. If you don't stop eating the junk food, then micro optimizing your workout routine in the gym is not going to help you build the muscle. At first you need to macro optimize the thing. What is the macro optimization in this scenario? It is cutting out that junk. Similarly, in our day-to-day life, we have to put more time and effort into that main particular thing that is going to help you, and not on these very cute and nice little aesthetic habit trackers and Excel sheets and all of these things. You have to understand that if you don't stop eating the junk, the most perfect workout routine will not give you the Greek god physique you are looking for. And if all of these habit trackers and all of these Notion templates and all of this basically aesthetic and cute and seemingly productive things, if all of this were what took to become millionaires, people would not be in poverty right now. And what you have to understand is you wouldn't be broke right now. What the most ultra 1% of the men do is they try to do one single damn thing and they put all their focus, energy, resources, everything into that one single task, and then they add those cute little habits once they become successful. And after that, those who tell you to adopt these habits, they only see the habits portion. They don't see the work hours the successful people were putting in. They did 12 to 14 to 16-hour work days. If you have ever read the biography of Elon Musk, then you will know that guy literally slept in the office for multiple days, weeks, months just to finish the project of PayPal, that company we use to transfer payments and all of that. And so it is not going to come from all of this 1 hours of morning routine, 1 hour of evening routine, 1 hour of night routine. It's gonna come from you working like an animal to all and devoting all of the time you have to that one single task. Remember again, having some priorities is having no priorities at all. Come on, get that shit done, man. No habit is going to help you unless you help yourself first. And if you are a student and wanna know the 80-20 of studies, go and click this one. Or if you are interested in boosting your focus, then go and click this one. I'll see you in the next one. Start if you haven't already.